ni umuhango uhuriza hamwe abanyarwanda by'umwihariko abaturiye pariki y'ibirunga ndetse n'abanyamahanga, ahanini hagamijwe kuzirikana urusobe rw'ingagi zo mu birunga zari zigezwe bubi na ba rushimusi. Ku nshuro ya mbere iki gikorwa cyatangijwe ku mugaragaro mu mwaka wa 2005 ubwo abana b'ingagi 23 bahabwaga amazina. Uwo munsi wabaye intangiriro yo guhamya bidasubirwaho uburyo buhoraho bwo kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima ndetse no kuzamura urwego rw'ubukerarugendo mu Rwanda. Kugeza ubu abana b'ingagi basaga 397 nibo bamaze guhabwa amazina. Igikorwa cyagizwemo uruhare na bamwe mu byamamare n'abayobozi bakomeye bo hirya no hino ku isi, barimo umunyarwenya ukomeye w'umunyamerika Kevin Hart n'umwami w'Ubwongereza Charles wa gatatu.
Umwana w'ingagi ngiye kwita izina ni umuhungu wavutse tariki 29 Mata 2022 mu muryango w'umuhuza ndetse na nyina Agasaro. Izina muhaye ni ubwuzuzanye.
The name that I'm choosing is Gakondo.
Izina muhitiyemo ni Gakondo.
Gakondo! Yes! Gakondo!
Mwanyumvise?
Did you hear that?
Mwise Gakondo.
I'm naming the baby Gakondo.
Si ibyamamare bimaze kugira uruhare muri iki gikorwa cyo kwita izina gusa, ahubwo n'abanyarwanda batandukanye by'umwihariko bagaragaje uruhare rwabo mu kubungabunga urusobe rw'izingagi, nabo bagiye bahabwa amahirwe yo guha amazina abana b'ingagi. Mu bigaragarira amaso, ni igikorwa kimaze kugira impinduka bitari gusa ku baturiye pariki y'ibirunga, ahubwo izi impinduka zinagaragara no mu musaruro uva mu bikorwa by'ubukerarugendo buhakorerwa. Urwego rw'igihugu rushinzwe iterambere RDB ruvuga ko mu myaka 20 hatangiye igikorwa cyo kwita izina abana b'ingagi hari impinduka nyinshi byageze mu kuzibungabunga no mu guhindura ubuzima bw'abaturiye pariki y'ibirunga zibarizwamo. Kuva mu mwaka 2005 mu bice bituriye pariki y'ibirunga hamaze gutangizwa imishinga 659 ifite agaciro kasaga miliyari 5 z'amafaranga y'u Rwanda. Muri iyo mishinga yose yakozwe irenga 50% yatewe inkunga mu rwego rw'ubuhinzi. Mu nshuro 19 zishize hatangijwe gahunda yo kwita izina habarurwa nibura imishinga 1008 y'abaturage yagiye iterwa inkunga biturutse mu gusaranganya amafaranga ava mu cyarugendo. Iyi mishinga ifite agaciro kasaga miliyari 12 z'amafaranga y'u Rwanda, irimo yo kubaka ibigo nderabuzima, amashuri, ibigo by'ubucuruzi, gukwirakwiza amazi meza n'ibindi. Bamwe mu baturage baturiye pariki bahamya ko iki gikorwa cyo kwita izina kimaze kubahindura ubuzima. Kuva mu mwaka wa 2018 u Rwanda rwatangiye gahunda igamije guteza imbere ubukerarugendo ndetse no kumenyekanisha igihugu. Visit Rwanda ni gahunda imaze kuba inkingi ikomeye kuko yagize uruhare rwo kuzamura urwego, naho mu mwaka wa 2024 ubukerarugendo bwinjirije igihugu hasaga miliyoni 647 z'amadolari y'Amerika avuye kuri miliyoni 620 mu mwaka wa 2023. Raporo y'urwego rw'igihugu rw'iterambere RDB igaragaza ko 27% byayinjijwe yaturutse mu bukerarugendo bushingiye ku ngagi, aho bwinjira asaga miliyoni 200 z'amadolari y'Amerika. Uko izi ngagi zitabwaho umunsi ku wundi biri mu by'ingenzi bikurura ba mukerarugendo basuriye pariki. Imibare igaragaza ko pariki zo mu Rwanda mu mwaka wa 2024 umubare w'abazisura wazamutse 10.7% ndetse n'amafaranga yinjizwa nazo azamuka 8.5%. Ibishimangira imbaraga leta y'u Rwanda yashyize mu kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima bibarizwa muri pariki zo hirya no hino mu gihugu.
Iki rero bakuru bategerejwe ahangaha bibutse ko harimo Ministre w'Intebe w'u Rwanda ariko kandi na nyakubahwa First Lady Jeannette Kagame. Kanya nyakubahwa First Lady akaba ageze aha hagiye kwitirwa izina abana b'ingagi. Nyakubahwa First Lady akaba amaze kuhagera.
Yes, thank you very much, Gloria. We are now welcoming Her Excellency First Lady of the Republic of Rwanda, Jeannette Kagame, as she graces the 20th ceremony of the baby naming of gorillas this year.
Alors en ce moment même, la première dame, Madame Jeannette Kagame, vient d'arriver sur les lieux où l'ouverture de la cérémonie va commencer juste maintenant. Vous suivez RBA sur toutes les plateformes.
Yes, big welcome to our First Lady, Her Excellency Jeannette Kagame.
A big welcome to her.
Musanze tukomereza aho ngaho tukomeza kugaragariza First Lady w'u Rwanda ko tumwishimiye cyane, twishimiye ko yaje kwifatanya natwe. Can we continue with a big round of applause? Dukomeze tumuha amashyi tumwakira muri ibi birori byo kwita izina abana b'ingagi kuri inshuro ya 20. Tukomeza kwishimira iterambere byazanye mu karere kacu ndetse no mu gihugu cyacu. That was her, right?
That was him.
Oh, murakoze cyane baturage bamusanze. DJ Ira aracyahari. DJ nagaruke tukomezanye na morale.
As we await our guest of honor.
Mu gihe dutegereje umushyitsi mukuru w'ibi birori, reka tubasabe tujye juru mudufashe kwakira umushyitsi mukuru w'ibi birori byacu, right honorable cyangwa se nyakubahwa premier ministre, nyakubahwa ministre w'intebe w'u Rwanda Dr Justin Nsengiyumva. Amashyi menshi cyane tumwakirana ubwuzu cyane mu birori biduhurije aha byo kwita izina abana b'ingagi 40 bose. Turamwishimiye cyane, turamushimira ko yigomwe indi mirimo yari mukeneye kugira ngo aze kwifatanya natwe. Tumwongera amashyi menshi cyane.
Yes, let's give him a big round of applause as he enters our guest of honor, the Prime Minister, Right Honorable Dr. Justin Nsengiyumva of this Hair Republic of Rwanda. Big round of applause for him.
Ni by'agaciro gakomeye koko kuba ku munsi nk'uyu nguyu dushobora kwifatanya n'abayobozi b'igihugu cyacu, abayobozi bakuru kugira ngo tukomezanye n'uyu muco mwiza twakuye ku muco nyarwanda twifashisha mu kwita izina abana b'ingagi. Mu gihe barimo gufata ifoto y'urwibutso, turakomeza rwose tumugaragariza ko tumwishimiye cyane. Musanze ndabizeye mukomeza aho ngaho.
We take this moment for our guest of honor, Your Excellency First Lady, Governor of Northern Province, and the CEO of RDB just took a nice photo there in order to commemorate this moment in history, a beautiful thing.
Turabyishimiye koko kuba baje kwifatanya natwe. Turavuga abashyitsi b'imena baje kwifatanya natwe ndetse n'umushyitsi mukuru nyakubahwa ministre w'intebe w'u Rwanda Dr Nsengiyumva Justin waje kwifatanya natwe. Turanavuga na nyakubahwa First Lady w'u Rwanda nawe waje kwifatanya natwe. Ni by'agaciro gakomeye. Komeza Maketa.
Now we ask that you remain standing please for the national anthem.
Mbere yuko twicara tukomeze duhagarare mu gihe bari kudukinira indirimbo yubahiriza igihugu cyacu. Barakoze cyane kompanyi Bizike idufashije mu kudukinira indirimbo yubahiriza igihugu cyacu.
You may be seated. Thank you.
Reka tubasabe twicare kugira ngo dukomezanye n'ibirori byatuhurije aha.
Right Honorable Prime Minister, esteemed namers, conservation champions, distinguished guests, it's my pleasure and my privilege to be welcoming you once more today for the 20th edition of Kwitizina, a Rwandan annual gorilla naming ceremony in celebration of our ever-growing mountain gorilla community in the tradition of the Rwandan cultural practice of coming together to name little baby newborns. My name is Makeda Mahario, and it will be my honor to be one of your guides as we make our way through today's program.
Arakoze cyane Makeda. Nanjye nitwa Lion Imanzi, nishimiye cyane kwifatanya namwe ndetse no kwifatanya na mugenzi wanjye mu kuyobora gahunda z'uyu munsi. Reka mbonereho nanjye kubaha ikaze ndetse no kubashimira nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru, namwe bashyitsi bahire mwaje kwifatanya natwe, tutibagiwe abashyitsi baturutse impande zose z'isi kugira ngo bifatanye natwe muri uyu muhango dukomora ku muco nyarwanda wo kwita izina. Twishimira cyane kuvuka kw'abo bana b'ingagi 40 ndetse no kwaguka kw'imiryango yabo.
Now, without any further ado, we're going to dive right into our program. We'd like to take this moment to invite the Governor of Northern Province to the stage to make his official welcome remarks.
Murakoze cyane, turagira ngo mubitwemereye nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru muri uyu mwanya dutumire cyangwa se dusabe guverineri w'intara y'Amajyaruguru Bwana Mugabo wa Gahunde Maurice kuduha ijambo ry'ikaze yaduteguriye. Murakoze.
Nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe, mukaba n'umushyitsi mukuru muri uyu muhango, Nyakubahwa First Lady, ba Nyakubahwa Minisitiri turi kumwe, nyakubahwa guverineri w'intara y'Iburengerazuba, banyakubahwa abayobozi mu nzego nkuru z'igihugu cyacu, banyakubahwa muhagarariye ibihugu byanyu n'imiryango mpuzamahanga mu Rwanda, banyacyubahiro mwese mwitabiriye umuhango, bashyitsi bahire, baturage b'intara y'Amajyaruguru n'iy'Uburengerazuba muteraniye hano, reka ntangire mbasuhuza. Nimugire amahoro. Nimugire ubukire. Banyacyubahiro mwese muteraniye hano, baturage b'intara y'Amajyaruguru n'ab'intara y'Iburengerazuba, mumfashe twakire nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe ndetse na nyakubahwa First Lady n'ibyishimo byinshi dutewe no kuba baje kwifatanya natwe muri uyu muhango wo kwita izina abana b'ingagi ku nshuro ya 20. Mumfashe tubakirane amashyi n'impundu nyinshi. Nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe, nyakubahwa First Lady, banyakubahwa mwese, tubahaye ikaze mu ntara y'Amajyaruguru. Uyu munsi abaturage b'intara y'Amajyaruguru n'ab'intara y'Iburengerazuba bishimiye kubana namwe muri uyu muhango wo kwita izina abana b'ingagi ku nshuro ya 20, aho abana b'ingagi 40 bagiye kwitwa amazina. Abaturage b'intara y'Amajyaruguru n'ab'intara y'Iburengerazuba, turashimira cyane leta y'u Rwanda iyobowe na nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika Paul Kagame uruhare yagize mu guteza imbere ubukerarugendo mu gihugu cyacu, by'umwihariko kubungabunga iyi parike y'ibirunga icumbikiye ingagi ziboneka gusa muri aka gace u Rwanda ruherereyemo. Umutekano w'izi ngagi urabungabunzwe ku buryo buhagije, kandi burya iyo zifite amahoro ziribaruka kandi zigakamwa amadovize. Abaturage b'intara y'Amajyaruguru ndetse n'Uburengerazuba, mumfashe muntiza amashyi dushimire nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika Paul Kagame udahwema gushaka icyateza abanyarwanda bose imbere. Nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe, nyakubahwa First Lady, abaturage b'intara y'Amajyaruguru n'Uburengerazuba barashima cyane umushinga mwiza wo kwagura parike y'ibirunga, umushinga twizera tudashidikanya ko uzatuma ubukerarugendo burushaho gutera imbere mu ntara zacu zombi. Kuba uyu muhango wo kwita izina abana b'ingagi ubera mu ntara yacu y'Amajyaruguru ni ishema n'icyubahiro kuri iyi ntara yacu. Ni umwanya twe dufata tukazirikana ku mutungo kamere dufite, ariwo ngagi zo mu birunga, ingagi zifite uruhare rukomeye mu kuduteza imbere no guteza imbere igihugu cyacu. Uyu muhango rero ni umwanya mwiza wo gukomeza kurushaho gushishikariza abaturage kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima no kwita by'umwihariko kuri iyi parike y'ibirunga. Nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe, nyakubahwa First Lady, munyemerere nkoresha uyu mwanya kandi nshimire byimazeyo leta y'u Rwanda ku cyemezo yafashe cyo guteza imbere imibereho myiza y'abaturage baturiye inkengero z'iyi pariki mu rwego rwo gusaranganya umusaruro ukomoka ku bukerarugendo. Abaturage baturiye iyi pariki bakomeje gukorerwa byinshi byiza bivuye muri uyu musaruro usaranganywa buri mwaka, birimo kubakirwa amazu, guhabwa amatungo, ibikorwa remezo birimo amashuri, amazi meza, amavuriro n'ibindi. Bishimira ko kuva iyi gahunda yatangira imishinga 695 yatewe inkunga ingana n'amafaranga miliyari 6 na miliyoni 800 mu mirenge 12 irimo parike y'ibirunga. Nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe, nyakubahwa First Lady, iterambere ryihuse ry'imijyi yacu nk'umujyi wa Musanze mwiboneye ubwo mwazaga muri uyu muhango, iterambere ry'imijyi nk'umujyi wa Rubavu ndetse na za centre z'ubucuruzi zikikije uyu muhanda mwanyuzemo Kigali Musanze Rubavu, rifitanye isano ya hafi n'ubukerarugendo bukorerwa muri iyi parike y'ibirunga. Abacuruzi ndetse n'abandi bikorera bamaze kwiteza imbere mu buryo bugaragara. Kubera izi nyungu tuzi neza ziva mu bukerarugendo, tuzakomeza gukangurira abaturage bacu kubungabunga umutekano w'iyi parike, ingagi zirimo ndetse n'urundi rusobe rw'ibinyabuzima ruhaboneka. nk'uko bigaragara mu nsanganyamatsiko y'uyu mwaka, umurage wo kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima hitawe ku baturage hanagamijwe kugenera ubuzima bwiza abazadukomokaho bose, cyangwa a legacy of community centered conservation securing a sustainable future for all. Abaturage b'intara zacu zombi bazi neza agaciro k'insanganyamatsiko. Ibi bakaba bisobanurirwa n'iterambere ndetse n'imibereho irushaho kuba myiza buri mwaka kubera urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima ruboneka muri parike zacu rugakurura ba mukerarugendo b'amahanga yose. Mboneyeho gushishikariza urubyiruko rw'intara zacu gukomeza kwigira ku bikorwa nk'ibi, rukarushaho gukunda igihugu, rukagira uruhare mu kurengera ibidukikije no guteza imbere ubukerarugendo bushingiye ku muco n'umutungo kamere. Mu gusoza, ndashimira urwego rushinzwe iterambere mu Rwanda RDB n'abafatanyabikorwa bose twafatanyije gutegura uyu muhango. Ubufatanye bwabo ni ingenzi mu kurinda pariki y'ibirunga ndetse no guteza imbere ubukerarugendo burambye. Nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe, Nyakubahwa First Lady, banyakubahwa mwese, munyemerere nsozera ijambo nongera kubifuriza ikaze mu ntara yacu y'Amajyaruguru ndetse no kwifuriza abatugendereye bose muri uyu muhango kuza kugira ibihe byiza mu ntara yacu. Murakoze, mugira amahoro y'Imana.
Arakoze cyane Guverineri w'intara y'Amajyaruguru, tumwongera amashimwe cyane. Thank you so very much to our governor of the Northern Province. Thank you for your remarks, your welcoming remarks in welcoming our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, as well as the First Lady of Rwanda and all our neighbors, of course. And thank you for highlighting the importance of this event and conservation as a whole, and the revenue streams that it has created for this region and for the country at large. Yuyu insanganyamatsiko y'uyu mwaka iragira iti umurage wo kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima ushingiye cyangwa se kubungabunga gushingiye ku baturage baturiye parike n'abaturage muri rusange. Iyi nsanganyamatsiko tuyizirikane tukurikira uyu mukino mwiza cyane twateguriwe n'itorero ry'abantu babahanga cyane, tubaha amashyi menshi cyane, bitwa Mashirika.
Welcome to my kingdom. Today we celebrate the birth of 40 baby gorillas born from the families of Isimi, Ijisha, Putobo, Iwa, Kwisanga, Kwitonda, Mexico, Zuzu, Muwaza, Akasha, Amaworo, Musilikale, Nambara, Sabjinya, Pablo, Titus. Fellow friends, let us celebrate together.
Salvation is life. And I, Mother Nature, sustain that life with all my might. From the foothills of our marvelous volcanoes to the birds and flights across my illustrious sky. Sheltered in the foliage of my trees, our beloved gorillas thrive in their natural habitat with joy and dignity.
Umugano kirunguraha ngo ndabaramutse cyane, ikirere n'amazi nabyo ngo mutahe, ibiguruka n'ibyiruka ngo nimushake murare, sanzure ryashimye ko mwuzuzanya.
Protect and preserve. Together we are stronger.
I am Gabo, voice of the forest, the silverback. Welcome to my kingdom, our fortress, our home. Today, we name 40 babies on these majestic hills. Life is water. Water is life. Everything is connected. Walk with me. Let's protect this kingdom for all of us.
Hambere imyimerero ry'abantu mu misozi miremire y'ibirunga hagaragaye umukobwa utagira ukwasa, abanyarwanda bamubonye bamuhimba nyiramwiza wo mu birunga. Ntibyatinze kandi ababyeyi yaje kwibaruka arabyara. mwiza wo mu birunga, yari umukobwa ukunda kuririmba. Rimwe aririmba umukerarugendo aramwumva, nuko agenda akurikira iryo jwi. Ageze aho ari aramubaza ati mukobwa kuri muto n'ibintu bingana gutyo iryo jwi rikura he? Ndakomeza kwisekera. Igihe cyaje kugera rero umuntu muramuzi nawe uko ateye atangira kumusagarira no kumuhiga, ubwo ndavuga barushimusi. Ariko u Rwanda rurahagoboka ruti mwoye musigeho, bakabaye abavandimwe bacu. Ariko igice kimwe n'umuntu ikindi kikaba umutware w'ishyamba.
Well, there is disharmony in nature. The imbalance is easy to see. Disruption, dysregulation, dislocation from our natural habitat. What are we to do? Stand by and watch when our people come together and honor protecting our nation, our forests. We thrive and we celebrate.
A new dawn awaits on the other side of fear.
Umuseke utambitse udutsindiye impungenge.
How magnificent it is to bask in its glory together.
Ni iby'agaciro kwizihiza ubumwe.
Each name is a promise.
Buri zina ryiswa hano ni
Now
isezerano.
look around, tell me, do you feel it? The vow, the legacy is calling us to lead with intention. Take heed.
Hey, ndengera ngurengere nanditse mubazwe nkunda ngukunde mpangayitse sinyagwe. Icyo ni
igihango.
Izina mwabimenye rwose, reka twongere dushimire cyane itorero Mashirika kuri uyu mukino mwiza batweretse kuri uyu munsi. Mubamera amashyi menshi cyane.
Yes, another round of applause for Mashirika Troop. Wow. That's a performance right there. That is a big performance for a big celebration today. Now, as we know, today marks 20 years of Kwitizina, and in today's celebration, we will be naming a whopping 40 baby gorillas with namers from near and far and from across industries. But today isn't only about those little baby gorillas and their new names. Of course, it's also a moment to recognize and appreciate the rangers, the guides, the trekkers, and the residents that live in the surroundings of the national park, and that is the community. Yes, and our next namer also joins us virtually today. Senegalese-born content creator and social media personality Kabi is best known for his witty and wordless videos that have made him the most followed creator on TikTok. Through his unique style of humor, he has built a global audience and become a symbol of creativity and authenticity. Today, he continues to use his platform to connect cultures and inspire millions around the world. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Hi, I'm Kabi, and I'm very happy to present and named the baby male gorilla from the mountain, Ogera. I'm very excited to meet him and see him. His name, the meaning of his name is popular. We are a little alike, me and Ogera. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to come in Rwanda and see the country, see the president, and of course see my baby Ogera. Murakoze shane to everybody. And I'll be in Rwanda soon. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, the moment has come. We'll now be introducing the next set of esteemed namers who will be joining us on stage and in real time right here in Kinigi. This year's incredible group of namers include royalty, philanthropists, entrepreneurs, leaders, artists, athletes, and conservationists, to name a few. So it's our honor to introduce them to you now.
Yego nibyo koko Makeda, banyarwandakazi banyarwanda, nshuti z'u Rwanda, uyu mwanya twari tutegereje twese urageze wo guhamagara icyiciro cya mbere cy'abagiye kudusanga hano imbere kugira ngo badufashe mu kwita izina abana b'ingagi. Muri bo harimo ab'ibwami bw'ibihugu bitandukanye, ba rwiyemezamirimo, abayobozi, abahanzi, ibirangirire muri siporo, ndetse n'abandi benshi. Ngira ngo bagenzi bacu bagiye bababwira mu ncamake amateka yabo. Tunejejwe no kubababwira mu rurimi rw'icyongereza, dore ko koko mwababwiwe mu kinyarwanda. Iki gice tugiye kugikora mu cyongereza. Makeda.
Now we'll be conducting this in two groups of namers. As we introduce the first group of namers, we ask that each namer stands and gives us a little wave when you hear your name called. After each namer has been recognized, we will invite the first group to join us on stage to present the names that you all have chosen.
Thank you very much, Makeda. Let's start with our first namer. Our first namer is Ingeborg, Princess of Schleswig-Holstein. A big round of applause. The Princess Ingeborg is a German artist, a philanthropist, and chair of the Luisenlund Foundation, which oversees schools in Germany, and the Ntare Luisenlund School in Rwanda. She has exhibited her art internationally, and she serves on various boards promoting education and cultural development.
Our next namer is His Highness Tunku Ali Redaudin Ibni Tuanku Muriz. His Highness is the Prince of Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia. He is a philanthropist and a conservation and education advocate. He serves as the president of the Worldwide Fund for Nature Malaysia, the trustee of the National Heritage Trust, and the chairman of Teach for Malaysia, championing wildlife conservation, education, and cultural preservation. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much indeed. Our next namer is Professor Senait Fiseha. Professor Senait Fiseha is a globally recognized leader in public health and gender equality. As Vice President of Global Programs at the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation, she drives one of the world's largest philanthropic portfolios in reproductive health, focused on strengthening health systems and primary care to improve the lives of women and girls worldwide. Thank you so much for being with us.
Our next namer is Kim Sang-hyup. Mr. Kim is the Director General of the Global Green Growth Institute. He envisions a world where humanity prospers in harmony with the planet through partnerships. He leads Triple GI's global operations across 51 developing nations, supporting member states and partner countries to mobilize financing and technical expertise for a resilient global economy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much indeed. Our next namer is Mr. David Marriott. He is the chairman of the board of Marriott International, Inc. David has also led the company's global expansion, including its presence in Rwanda, as well as its sustainability initiatives. Drawing on his extensive experience and lifelong association with the company, he provides the board with valuable insights into its operations and the broader hospitality industry. Thank you very much for being with us.
Our next namer is Dr. Yin Ye. Dr. Yin Ye is the CEO of BGI Group, a genomics research institute and company from China, and a science popularization blogger with 10 million followers. In Rwanda, BGI has partnered with the Ministry of Health on several initiatives, including the launch of a 20,000 test cervical cancer screening program. Thank you so much for joining us.
Our next namer is Charlie Mayhew, OBE, and his spouse, Caroline Mayhew. Charlie, accompanied by his spouse, Caroline, is the co-founder and CEO of Tusk Trust, an impactful African wildlife conservation organization supporting initiatives in more than 20 countries. His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales is Tusk's active royal patron. Charlie has been widely recognized for his outstanding contributions to conservation in Africa. Thank you so much for being here, for the both of you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Our next namer is Clave Noyinhima. Senior Ranger Guide and Trainer at Nyungwe National Park, Clave was awarded the 2024 Tusk Wildlife Ranger Award for his outstanding contributions to primate and bird conservation in Rwanda. He founded the Nyungwe Kids Birding Club to instill a passion for wildlife protection amongst the youth.
Thank you very much. Our next namer is Mr. Michael Bay. He's an award-winning American film director and producer. Michael Bay is globally recognized for his dynamic cinematic style in blockbuster hits such as Transformers, Armageddon, and Pearl Harbor. He's a passionate animal activist and champions several charitable initiatives such as the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Our next namer is Michelle Yeoh Tot. Academy Award-winning actress Michelle Yeoh Tot is known for her versatility and captivating film performances. Beyond her acting career, Michelle is also a UNDP Goodwill Ambassador and supports the Wild Aid campaign, advocating for environmental protection and conservation.
Thank you very much indeed, Michelle Yeoh Tot. Our next namer is Jean Tot. He's a French motorsport executive. Jean Tot is the former president of the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile, FIA, where he led the FIA environmental strategy, promoting carbon neutrality, net zero emissions, and sustainability in motorsports. He currently serves as the UN Secretary General's Special Envoy for Road Safety. Thank you very much, Jean Tot.
Okay, our next namer is Matthew Harris, founding partner of Global Infrastructure Partners and a senior managing director at BlackRock. Matthew Harris also founded the Badari Collective, an impact platform dedicated to regenerative infrastructure investments across energy, transportation, food, agriculture, and waterway sectors. He is also a minority owner of the Major League Baseball team, the Cleveland Guardians.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Our next neighbor is Kat Janine. Celebrated singer and cultural icon, Kajanin's breakthrough album Sambolera brought her international acclaim, blending African rhythms with pop and jazz influences. She has performed globally, including alongside renowned artists such as Sting. She's a cultural ambassador and an advocate for Africa. One more time for Kajanin, a big round of applause.
Our next namer is Matthew Flamini. Former Arsenal FC player Matthew Flamini is the CEO and co-founder of GF Biochemicals, a company he co-founded with the ambition of developing sustainable alternatives to oil-based ingredients. He also served on the Paris 2024 Olympic Environmental Excellence Committee. One more time for Matthew Flamini.
Our next namer is Somi Kakoma. Somi Kakoma is a vocalist, a composer, an actor, a playwright, and the first African woman to be nominated in any of the Grammy jazz categories. Her work combines jazz, African musical traditions, and storytelling to explore themes of identity and cultural memory. The award-winning artist is also the first Rwandan to appear on Broadway. A big round of applause for Somi Kakoma.
And a big round of applause for our first group of namers today. It is time for us all to be formally introduced by name to the newest, cutest members of our mountain gorilla family here in Rwanda. Thank you so much once again.
Reka twongere twishimire cyane iki cyiciro cya mbere cyadufashije kwita amazina abana b'ingagi. Icyiciro cya mbere mu gihe turi kwitegura icyiciro cya kabiri, tubashimire cyane ko badufashije kwita izina, ko baje kwifatanya n'u Rwanda, ko bagaragarije u Rwanda urukundo rwinshi cyane, ko bishimira iterambere ry'u Rwanda, by'umwihariko ingamba zagiye zifatwa mu kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima, by'umwihariko izi ngagi zacu muri iyi ntara nziza y'amajyaruguru, muri aka karere ka Musanze. Hano duhuriye muri Kinigi batwishimiye cyane kandi batugaragarije iryo shema batewe no kubana natwe muri ibi birori.
I think we need our drummers at the next Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's time for us to introduce our second and final group of namers. Once again, to our namers, this time we're going to do it just slightly differently. We ask that when your name is called, you stand at your seat and just give us a quick little wave. After everyone's name has been called and their bios read, we will lead you over to the stage all together in one line, okay? So we will be introducing you all to our namers now, and let's take it away.
All right. In group 2, our first namer is Yemi Alade. Yemi Alade. She's a Grammy-nominated, award-winning Nigerian Afropop singer and songwriter. Yemi Alade is also a UNDP Goodwill Ambassador and founder of the James and Helen Pathway Foundation. She actively promotes women's empowerment, social justice, and health initiatives, including the Zero Malaria campaign. Thank you very much, Yemi Alade, for being here with us.
Yes, our next namer, we ask that you stand at your seats and just give us a wave as we read out your bio. He is the chairman and CEO of the Reed Jules Oppenheimer Foundation. Reed has dedicated 5 decades to advancing nonprofits and initiatives addressing food insecurity and social and economic inequality. He is an ambassador for Wild Earth Allies and has supported community-based conservation in Rwanda for 30 years, including partnerships with the cooperative Imbereheza Gahunga.
Reed Oppenheimer. Our next namer is Atanazi Mukabizimungu. She's a community leader. Atanazi is the chairperson of Imbereheza Gahunga, a cooperative championing women's empowerment, sustainable livelihoods, and wildlife conservation in the communities surrounding the Volcanoes National Park. Her work has been recognized by the government of Rwanda and internationally.
Our next namer is Dr. Edward Holt, CEO at EF Education First. Dr. Holt is dedicated to contributing to a better world and has spearheaded EF's impact work around the globe with a focus on transforming people, communities, and ultimately the planet.
Thank you very much for being with us. Our next namer is Susan Senegal, co-founder and president of Rwanda Girls Initiative and the Gashora Girls Academy of Science and Technology. Susan is a passionate advocate for girls' education as a powerful force for breaking the cycle of poverty and creating lasting change. Thank you very much, Susan, for being here.
Our next namer is Gagan Gupta, founder and CEO of Arise Group. Gagan Gupta is passionate about driving sustainable industrialization, renewable energy, and clean mobility across Africa. In Rwanda, he is partnering with the government to develop the Bugesera Special Economic Zone, and through his company Spyro, is advancing the country's e-mobility initiatives.
Thank you very much for being with us. Our next namer is Camille Lebelo, founder and CEO of EcoPlanet Bamboo. Camille Lebelo has led major initiatives in Rwanda with the organization, including planting over 1,000 hectares, restoring riparian zones, and supporting biodiversity through key national partnerships. Thank you very much for being with us.
Our next namer is Luis Garcia, retired pro footballer who played for clubs like Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and Liverpool. Luis is known for his flair and crucial goals. Today, he works as a football analyst for ESPN and is the CEO of the Malaysian football club JDT.
Thank you very much for being with us. Our next namer is none other than Bakary Sagna, a former professional footballer. Bakary Sagna made 284 appearances for Arsenal and 65 international appearances for France. He is now based in Dubai, where he spends time coaching and focusing on his business interests. Thank you very much, Bakary Sagna, for being here with us.
Our next namer is Xi Jinping, a renowned Chinese wildlife photographer. Xi is widely recognized as a pioneer in China's field of nature photography. He founded the Wild China film, showcasing the beauty and diversity of wildlife while raising awareness for conservation efforts.
Thank you very much for being with us. Our next namer is Lee Emke. Driven by a passion for gorillas and the communities that protect and coexist with them, Lee Emke works closely with groups like Gorilla Doctors, the Rwanda Wildlife Conservation Association, and the Diane Fossey Gorilla Fund. He contributed to the establishment of the Ellen DeGeneres campus of the Diane Fossey Gorilla Fund right here in Kinigi. Thank you very much for being with us.
Our next namer is Suzanne Chin. For over 35 years, Sue Chin has advanced wildlife conservation through innovative design and education. Her work in Rwanda includes early ecotourism planning for Nyungwe National Park and supporting crane conservation with the Rwanda Wildlife Conservation Association. She leads design initiatives at the Bronx Zoo and serves on the board of the International Crane Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Our next namer is Javier Pastore. Professional footballer Javier El Flaco Pastore won numerous titles with PSG Football Club, including Best Player of the League in 2015. Beyond his football career, Javier supports various humanitarian initiatives. Thank you, Javier El Flaco Pastore, for being here.
We have next Ruth Fisher. A corporate attorney, Ruth Fisher, is currently the president of Perig Holdings, a private equity fund that invests in media and mobile companies. She also serves on multiple philanthropic boards.
Thank you very much for being here. Our next namer is Vivian Ressler, a creative and philanthropist. Vivian Ressler has exhibited her work across the United States with pieces held in private collections worldwide. She also leads a private foundation that supports education and healthcare initiatives.
And our final namer for today is Jean de Dieu Nionzima, a dedicated student at the Educational Institute for Blind Children in Nyaruguru District. Jean de Dieu ranked among the top 5 achievers in his O-level national exams. His remarkable academic performance, resilience, and determination reflect his unwavering belief in his potential. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely, and thank you very much for our group too.
Distinguished namers, we now request that you please join us on stage to name your baby gorillas. So if you just stand up and follow protocol, you'll be making your way here to the stage.
Mu gihe abaprotokoli bacu bari gufasha iki cyiciro cya kabiri kigiye kudufasha kwita izina abana b'ingagi, abakaraza bacu barahari, tukomeze tubakirane ubwuzu bwinshi cyane, tukomeza kubishimira, tubashimira kuba baje kwifatanya n'abanyarwanda ndetse n'inshuti z'u Rwanda kandi nabo nizo muri uyu muhango, ibi birori byo kwita izina abana b'ingagi 40 bose no gushimangira ingamba zo kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima hano mu Rwanda muri parike zacu zitandukanye, by'umwihariko parike y'ibirunga. Soyez le bienvenu. Turabishimiye ndetse na cyane rwose.
A big welcome to our second group of namers.
Reka tuikaze iki cyiciro cya kabiri, and let's get it started as soon as everyone is seated and comfortable. Our first namer should in fact remix her song and call it I'm Looking for Mangaji. She's the one and only Yemi Alade. Tumachira namashi meshtane.
The First Lady, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister, my fellow namers, it's an honor to be here. My name is Yemi Alade. I came all the way from Nigeria, and it is an honor to be here in Rwanda, in Kinigi. I am honored to name my baby gorilla Kundwa. Kundwa means loved, and her mother is Mbaga. Kundwa was born on the 1st of May, 2025. She's barely 7 months old. No, I think she's older than that, but okay. Well, as the first daughter of her mother, I would know better because I'm also the first daughter of my mom. It's a huge responsibility, but it's a position that can never be replaced because there's only one first daughter. Yesterday, I had the honor to be welcomed by the gray silverback alpha gorilla, Mr. Gahinga, early yesterday morning. This allowed us to sit and watch them eat and socialize, and I observed and shared awe of these majestic, powerful herbivores. As my friend said, the mountain giants. I immediately could see the emotional connections between child and mother. The minute I laid my eyes on the beautiful Kundwa, it was love at first sight. I feel even more gratitude to all the guides, to the community, to all the trackers who spent hours to find the gorilla family before we did. Thank you so much, because it is the love that you have extended to the gorillas that they have been able to accept us into their family. I learned some languages, such as and I feel like they are my family, and I love my baby Kundwa. Thank you once again. See you later.
Our next namer needs no particular introduction here in Rwanda is Bakari Sanya.
Such a great welcome. Thank you so much, His Excellency, Prime Minister. It's a real privilege for me to be standing in front of you and have the privilege to name my baby Amahumbezi, meaning gentle breeze, named the mother Munezero. The baby was born on the 30th of January 2025. The name was chosen to capture the refreshing coolness here in Rwanda, the serene beauty of the misty forest, the sense of tranquility and hope that we all feel whenever we're traveling here to the Volcano National Park, a real treasure to Africa, to Rwanda, and to the world. I want to express my sincere respect for the government, for the different organizations here in Rwanda, for all the people coming along together to make this happen, first of all, this fantastic ceremony, but also allowing all the animals to live and protect the wildlife and their habitat. I'm African, I'm a proud African, I'm Senegalese, but today more than ever I feel Rwanda. I had the privilege, like my colleagues, to be part of amazing competition, play amazing games, feeling different type of emotion. But the past 3 days have been very interesting, and I will surely go back home with last memories and a lot of more courageous because of you guys, because of courage you're showing us, and because of the energy I'm feeling here every day. I'm looking forward to be meeting baby Omorage and his family, of course, in the national park. I'm looking forward to be coming back here in Rwanda to feel the energy. But on behalf of Arsenal Football Club and myself, murakoze.
Arakoze cyane Bakari Sanya, merci beaucoup. Umuntu w'umugabo cyane bakongera amashyi.
And a big, big thank you to our second group of namers. Thank you so much. We ask that you stand and rejoin the rest of our conservation champions. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for taking part in our naming ceremony.
Bakoze cyane kubana natwe, bakoze cyane kudufasha kwita izina ku nshuro ya 20, bakoze cyane gukunda u Rwanda, gukunda gahunda dufite zitandukanye ziterambere by'umwihariko izi zijyanye no kubungabunga urusobe rw'ibinyabuzima muri parike zacu, by'umwihariko muri parike y'ibirunga, by'umwihariko izi ngagi twaje kwishimira kuri uyu munsi no kwita amazina. Muri uyu mwanya turagira ngo twakire umuyobozi mukuru w'ikigo cy'igihugu cy'iterambere bwana Jean-Guy Africa. Tumwongera amashyi menshi cyane.
Nyakubahwa Ministre w'Intebe mukaba n'umushitsi mukuru, Nyakubahwa First Lady of the Republic of Rwanda, ba Nyakubahwa bagize gouvernement, ba Nyakubahwa bagize inteko ishinga amategeko, abaturage b'akarere ka Musanze nabo mu tundi turere, bashitsi mwese muteraniye hano, mwiriwe neza. Uyu munsi wo kwita izina abana b'ingagi ku nshuro ya 20 ni ishema ry'igihugu cyacu. Murabizi ko kuva gahunda yo gusaranganya inyunga ziva mu bukerarugendo yatangiye imyaka 20 ishize, 10% by'umusaruro wa pariki bijya mu mishinga y'abaturage baturiye parike z'igihugu. Kugeza ubu imishinga ifite agaciro ka miliyari 18 z'amafaranga y'u Rwanda, yazanye amashuri, amavuriro, amasoko n'inzu zo guturamo. Ibi bikorwa bigabanya amakimbirane hagati y'abantu n'inyamaswa kandi bituma conservation ifasha abaturage mu mibereho myiza. Binagaragaza isano iri hagati y'ubukerarugendo n'iterambere ry'abaturage. Ariko uyu munsi si uwacu gusa. Dufite inshuti zaturitse hirya no hino ku isi n'abashitsi baturitse mu mahanga baje kudufasha kwita amazina. Munyihangane rero ndakoresha icyongereza kugira ngo nabo bakurikire ibyo mvuga. Right Honorable Prime Minister and guest of honor, Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Rwanda, distinguished namers and guests, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to Kinigi at the foothills of the Volcanoes National Park for the landmark 20th Kwitizina gorilla naming ceremony. This is both a Rwandan tradition and a global call for conservation. 20 years ago, His Excellency, the President, and Her Excellency, the First Lady, named gorillas for the very first time. At that time, few could have imagined that these platforms would turn into what it is today. Today, Kwitizina stands as a symbol of Rwanda's determination to protect its natural heritage, uplift communities, and share biodiversity with the world. This year, we celebrate the naming of 40 baby gorillas, bringing the total since 2005 to 438. Their names, rooted in Rwanda's culture and conservation values, symbolize hope and continuity. Kwitizina is more than a naming ceremony. What began as a ranger's practice has evolved into a global movement. The theme of this year reminds us that wildlife protection must go hand in hand with empowering the people that live alongside of it. Tourism, anchored in conservation, continues to drive our national transformation. In 2024, the sector generated $647 million, with gorilla tourism alone contributing over $200 million. Thank you. Rwanda's conservation record speaks volumes. The mountain gorilla population in the Virunga now exceeds 600. But beyond gorillas, Rwanda reintroduced lions and rhinos to Akagera, and in 2025 completed the world's largest translocation of 70 white rhinos. Let me repeat this again. In 2025, Rwanda completed the world's largest translocation of rhinos, 70 of them. Today, our country proudly hosts the Big Five. Thanks to a robust legal and policy framework, including laws and master plans on biodiversity, national parks, and conservation, forest cover now stands at 30%, with nearly 9% of land under protected areas. Crucially, communities are benefiting. Through the Tourism Revenue Share Program, 10% of park revenues are systematically invested in local development. Over 1,200 projects were supported, including schools, health centers, markets, homes, and agricultural hubs across the country. None of this would be possible without the dedication of our rangers, trackers, guides, veterinarians, researchers, porters, communities, and our international partners, including namers like you. To all of you, we extend our deepest gratitude. We're also grateful to our sponsors who have made this year's milestone celebration possible. Special thanks to our conservation lead partners, our sustainability partners, our Big Five conservation partners, and our wildlife resilience partners. As we celebrate this 20th edition of Izina, let us honor what we have achieved and renew our commitment to the next 20 years of progress. I thank you very much. Murakoze cyane. Thank you.
Reka tumushimire cyane nanone n'amashyi menshi cyane bwana Jean-Guy Africa. Muri uyu mwanya turagira ngo kandi mutwemerere nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru twakire ijambo mwatugeneye. Tujya kandi nk'abanyarwanda tumwakirane ubwuzu bwinshi cyane nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Intebe Dr. Justin Nsengiyumva. Amashyi menshi cyane musanze muzi uko tubigenza. Thank you very much. At this point in time, we would like to kindly invite the Right Honorable Prime Minister of Rwanda, Dr. Justin Nsengiyumva, for his keynote speech.
Your Excellency, First Lady of the Republic of Rwanda, honorable ministers, senior government officials, Professor Snayet Fiseha, Vice President of Global Programs with the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation, Mr. Itzhak Fisher, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Rwanda Development Board, His Highness Tunku Ali Dedhodin Ibn Tuanku Maurice, Princess Ingeborg zu Schleswig-Holstein, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished Izina members, esteemed conservation and Izina partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, baturage b'akarere ka Musanze muri hano, good afternoon. Mwiriwe neza. Baturage b'akarere ka Musanze mwiriwe neza. Mugira ubukire. Mugira amahoro. Murakoze cyane. Mu izina rya nyakubahwa Paul Kagame, Perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda, nishimiye kwifatanya namwe muri uyu muhango wo kwita izina abana b'ingagi ku nshuro ya 20. Ndagira ngo mbanze nshimira abaturage ba Musanze kuko nabikoze kuba mwitabiriye uyu muhango muri benshi kandi mwakoze kutwakira neza. Twishimye cyane, mujye mwakira abashyitsi neza gutyo kandi mubabwire ko abashyitsi beza ari abagaruka. Uyu muhango wo kwita izina abana b'ingagi ni umwanya mwiza wo kongera gushimira abaturage bose baturiye parike z'igihugu ku ruhare rukomeye bagira mu kubungabunga ibidukikije. By'umwihariko ndashimira mwe muturiye parike y'Ibirunga kuko muri abafatanyabikorwa b'ingenzi mu kubungabunga ibidukikije harimo n'ingagi zaduhurije hano uyu munsi. Ndagira ngo rero munyemerere nkomeze mu rurimi rw'Icyongereza kugira ngo abashyitsi baje kwifatanya natwe muri ibi birori bumve ubutumwa twabageneye. Baturage ba Musanze murabinyemereye? Murakoze cyane. Distinguished guests, on behalf of His Excellency Paul Kagame, the President of the Republic of Rwanda, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the foothills of Volcanoes National Park for this 20th edition of Izina. Today, we gather here to celebrate not only the naming of baby gorillas, but also conservation, communities, and the extraordinary power of nature to unite people from all corners of the world. To our distinguished namers, thank you for bestowing meaningful names upon these baby gorillas, leaving a piece of your heart in Rwanda. To our local communities, thank you for being true champions of conservation, ensuring peaceful coexistence with gorillas and all wildlife in this beautiful landscape. And to those who have traveled far to be here, we deeply appreciate your presence and solidarity. Nearly 3 decades ago, when trackers, rangers, and researchers were working tirelessly to protect the last mountain gorillas, they began a remarkable tradition by naming the baby mountain gorillas. In Rwandan culture, naming a child is not just a formality, but an act of love, an act of commitment and hope, done in the presence of family and friends who pledge to support that child's future. Today, we carry forward this tradition with the same spirit, giving 40 baby gorillas their names, surrounded by thousands of friends from across the globe. The story of the mountain gorillas has not always been one of celebration. Years ago, their population had alarmingly decreased, and their survival seemed uncertain. However, thanks to the leadership of Rwanda, the dedication of passionate conservationists, the daily sacrifices of rangers, and the commitment of our communities, the gorillas came back from the brink. Today, we are over 1,000 mountain gorillas worldwide, including more than 600 in the Virunga Massif. This success is also the result of well-coordinated efforts involving many partners: local communities, local administrations, conservation agencies, the Rwanda Development Board, and indeed, tourists who contribute directly to conservation by visiting these magnificent creatures. Rwanda is honored to be the custodian of these last mountain gorillas, which are not only a global treasure, but also a source of pride and economic opportunity for our nation. But success brings new challenges. As the gorilla families grow, we must expand their habitat. So Rwanda has set out a bold plan to extend the Volcanoes National Park by nearly 25% to ensure the next generation of gorillas has a secure home. This effort will also improve the lives of surrounding communities, demonstrating once again that conservation and development can go hand in hand. We call on the world to join us in this ambitious project as we share this responsibility. Our conservation journey does not end here. Rwanda has embraced policies to strengthen biodiversity protection, from expanding national parks to restoring degraded ecosystems, such as the Nyandungu Urban Wetland Eco Park in the city of Kigali. We also encourage private sector participation in creating and managing sanctuaries and reserves supported through innovative public-private partnerships. ecotourism, anchored in the mountain gorillas, has become a cornerstone of Rwanda's development. It has created jobs, supported young entrepreneurs, and has positioned Rwanda as a clean, safe, and welcoming destination. But beyond gorillas, Rwanda offers a wealth of natural and cultural treasures. Our other primates, diverse bird life, flora, and the unique culture and heritage of our people are clear to see. We invite every visitor to experience the richness of Rwanda and to return as ambassadors for conservation. As we celebrate 20 years of wokwita izina, we honor the communities whose role is central. That is the main reason for having this ceremony held here, at the foothills of the gorilla's habitat, among the people who live closest to them. We pay tribute to their resilience, their commitment, and partnership in safeguarding these great apes. The story of the mountain gorillas is one of perseverance, of family and hope. When their survival seemed impossible, they endured together. This story mirrors our challenges as humans. When we stand united, no mountain is too high to climb. Let this spirit guide us as we look to the future. Let us strengthen the bonds of friendships and family, protect and restore Mother Nature, and build a sustainable future for all life on Earth. To our international guests, we wish you a joyful stay in the land of 1,000 hills and 1,000 opportunities. As you return home, may you carry with you the message of conservation, be witnesses of Rwanda's achievement, and continue to advocate for the protection of our shared planet. Today, as we name these baby mountain gorillas, Rwanda is fully committed to maintaining sustainable coexistence, protection, and hope for generations to come. Baturage b'akarere ka Musanze, kuri inshuro ya 20 yo kwita izina abana b'ingagi, ibi birori byongeye kubera hano mu Kinigi hafi yanyu kugira ngo tubagaragarize ko dushima umusanzu wanyu mu gusigasira ingagi no guteza imbere ubukerarugendo mu gihugu cyacu. Guverinoma irabashishikariza gukomeza kubyaza umusaruro ibikorwa remezo bikikije parike ndetse n'imishinga igamije guteza imbere imibereho yanyu. Muhore muzirikana ko izi ngagi ari umutungo w'agaciro kanini dufite kandi tugomba gusigasira twese. Ni muri urwo rwego hari gahunda yo kwagura pariki y'ibirunga nk'uko umukuru wa RDB yabivuze, tubasaba gukomeza kugira uruhare muri iyo gahunda kuko izafasha ingagi zacu gukomeza kubaho neza mu buryo burambye. Duharanire kandi gukomeza kwakira neza abasura pariki yacu kuko nabyo bigira uruhare mu kumenyekanisha u Rwanda no guteza imbere ubukerarugendo muri rusange. Nyakubahwa First Lady, abanyacyubahiro mwese muri hano, bashitsi bahire batumirwa mwese, mbere yo kurangiza ijambo ryanjye ndagira ngo nongere mbashimire ko mwitabiriye uyu muhango. Ndashimira kandi n'abantu bose bagize uruhare mu gutegura ibirori by'uyu munsi. Mukomeze mugire umunsi mwiza, murakoze cyane kandi mugire amahoro.